Hello and welcome to the Way of the Camera. I'm Ingo Hampe, and today I would like to share 4 pictures of July that I took. And if I look at these pictures, or if I look back at July, I think one thread that is Hello and welcome to the Way of the Camera. I'm Ingo Hampe, and today I would like to share with you 4 pictures that I took in July. If I look at these pictures, I think back about July, slowing down was the common theme that accompanied me this month. So the first picture that I would like to share with you is a snail that's gliding down some kind of stairs. And I took this on my way to work, on my daily commute, when I walked down to the basement to get my bike out. I think what fascinates me about these pictures is this paradox of speed, that we are constantly in a rush trying to get somewhere, to be somewhere, actually, not to get there. And that's the point. It's not about, we don't take the time for the journey itself. And then the snail just represents that perfectly. So we associate the snail of an animal creature that is very slow. And in this picture, it seems to be that she is very, very dynamic. And I think more important than the speed is that the destination we're heading to is the right one. She's sliding down. I don't know if that's the right direction for her. But it makes me smile when I look at this picture. The next one is a picture in black and white that I took on my visit in London. And I was at the photographer's gallery there, and they were exhibiting female Japanese photographers from the 50s to now. And I think what impressed me the most was the gallery, or where they sell prints in the basement. And there were 2 photographers who were really attached to the idea of Zen, and that when I came out of this exhibition, I was in a different state of being. I was more alert, I would say, and I saw this. It was a sunny day. I saw this street sign. I saw the shadow of the street sign, which didn't match at all. And then there was this little cap, and the mural and the wall, and so on. And it was like a nice composition. I took that. So I took this from a moment of stillness. That was the important thing. The next one is a picture that I took in Berlin. So we're moving between Berlin and London. And what fascinated me was this huge tree that was cut down, and from this leftover there was new life springing out. And also I like how the shadows and the light play here. And it was also a picture that I took on a walk, or I was on my way to the library, and I didn't expect to. I wasn't in the mood for photographing there, but this one resonated with me, and I had to take out my camera and take this picture. So that's a nice example of unintentional photography, that when we take photos not with the intention to make something, but to receive images. And I think that's a very important lesson that comes with the last one, which is a tree in Kew Gardens in London. And I took a forest bathing a workshop there. And after the workshop, I was also in a different kind of mood and took these pictures. So what taught me this workshop is that slowing down doesn't happen instantly. So we started walking through the botanical garden, and the first task was to slow down our breath and to slow down the speed of our walk deliberately, and then just to notice different kinds, different shapes of green, and then we noticed different shapes of nature, because most of our daily life we are living in confined spaces and looking at rectangular shapes like screens and things like that. And that's not our natural state of being. That's not how we evolved. That's something that is very modern. And in this workshop, I experienced that, slowing down takes time. And engaging with our surroundings, with our senses, takes time before we actually. And then there was a nice exercise during this workshop that once we came at a threshold, and the facilitator, she said, okay, before we cross this threshold, it's an imaginary threshold, before we cross the thresholds, we lay down all our expectations, all our worries down, and so that we can pick them up later. It's not that we are irresponsible. I think that it wouldn't work, but we lay them down for a moment and we can pick them up later, and we can enter this new space, this new mental space, with empty hands, with an open mind. And that is something that I would like to practice more and more in my daily works. I think it's something that I do intuitively, but at the moment, where I'm in my journey is that I have to integrate these practices more consciously, so that it can become intuitively. That's my journey of July, my photographic journey. I thank you for walking with me, and till next time, bye.